The 11 guys that have returning TinCaps experience. You're one of the guys that has more experience. So what do you tell some of these younger guys that are going to be playing in the Midwest League and in Fort Wayne at Parkview Field for the first time?
I think it's going to be just different tidbits that translate over the season. Definitely for opening day is kind of go out there and just do what you're trained to do and do what you know how to do. Don't try to overplay the game, overplay the balls, or anything like that. And I think, like you said, with the 11 returning players, it's going to really help us kind of maintain a level head and a steady team, both in the clubhouse and on the field.
You know, going into last year, Joe Ross probably, I think most people would look at him as the leader of the pitching staff. Obviously, Max had a lot of hype coming in, but on paper, you look like the leader of this staff. So what does that mean to you, and how important is it to you to kind of carry the torch for these guys?
Well, I mean, I feel like we all play a really important role here on the team. There's not really one important guy. I do feel like I have a little more responsibility coming back from my second year and kind of being through the ringer. Last year was my first year, and being the rookie kind of behind Joe, now I kind of fulfilled Joe's spot. So now it's my duty to immerse the younger guys and some of the new guys into kind of the routine and the swing of things this season. For
you, where have you made big strides, or what are some of the things that you've worked on in the offseason to get better? Because you had really good numbers last year.
Yeah, I kind of had up and down the year last year. Kind of came on pretty good, had a rough summer, but finished on a strong high note. And so this offseason really tried to focus on what I did successfully last year towards the end of the season. A lot of that was just slowing things down on the mound, really emphasizing pitch control over pitch dominance, and focusing more on utilizing off speed to set up my fastball.
Michael Collins, obviously, you played for Jose last year. He's a young guy, so what are some of the differences and similarities that you've seen throughout, him personally and his managing style?
Well, being with Jose last year, I got to see his whole philosophy on managing and things like that, and it was great to play underneath him. And it kind of speaks for himself now that he's gone all the way from Fort Wayne all the way up to the big league club. Having Collins, I had some experience with him this spring training, working with him, and I'm really excited to see how he's going to manage us as a team. I think he's really personable for the guys and going to be a great leader for the TinCaps.
Hard to understand with that Australian accent?
No, not at all. You get used to it.
Kind of like a Crocodile Dundee thing?
Yeah, it's kind of entertaining, actually. So.